Safe haven. It's more than just a name, it's a promise. A promise to animals who have lost their way, a promise of love, care, and a second chance. Every day countless animals are abandoned or neglected. They are left alone, scared, and unsure of where to turn. They deserve better. They deserve our compassion. Safe haven is a place where hope is rekindled. It's a sanctuary for these forgotten animals. A place where their wounds can heal, and their spirits can soar. Imagine being left behind, abandoned, alone. This is the reality for so many animals. They are left on the streets, left at shelters, or even worse. The world can be a scary place for an animal without a home. They face hunger, illness, and danger. They long for a kind touch and a warm embrace. These animals have done nothing wrong. They deserve our love and protection. They deserve a chance to live a happy life. Safe haven is a beacon of light for these animals in need. Dedicated staff and volunteers work tirelessly to rescue, rehabilitate, and rehome these animals. They provide food, shelter, and medical care. They give the animals the love and attention they crave. They help them heal, both physically and emotionally. Safe haven believes every animal deserves a loving home. They work hard to find the perfect match for each and every animal in their care. Section 4. Max and Luna's Journey. Max, a golden retriever, arrived at Safe Haven scared and alone. He had been abandoned in a park, left to fend for himself. But Safe Haven showed him love and kindness. Soon, Max was wagging his tail again. Luna, a small puppy, was found wandering the streets, lost and afraid. She was malnourished and covered in fleas. But Safe Haven nursed her back to health. Luna blossomed into a playful and loving puppy. Max and Luna's stories are just two of many. Safe Haven has transformed the lives of countless animals. They give them hope. Section 5. A second chance, a forever home. Adoption is a beautiful thing. It gives animals a second chance at happiness. It brings joy to both the animal and the adopter. Imagine the joy of a rescued animal going to a loving home. They finally have a family to call their own, a place where they feel safe and loved. You can be a part of this incredible journey. You can help animals like Max and Luna find their forever homes. Conclusion. Rescue organizations like Safe Haven are making a difference. They are giving animals a second chance at life, but they need our help. You can donate, volunteer, or spread the word. Every little bit counts. Together, we can make a difference in the lives of animals in need. Let's give them the love and hope they deserve. Let's be their voice. Let's be their heroes.
Join me as I dive into the world of animal rescue and try to uncover the secrets that no one talks about. Animal rescue is an integral part of our society, providing a lifeline to countless animals in need. It's a concept that resonates with many of us, evoking feelings of compassion and empathy. But have you ever stopped to think about what really goes on behind the scenes of these organizations? Many of us have a romanticized view of animal rescue groups. We imagine dedicated teams of passionate individuals working tirelessly to save animals from harm. And while that's true to some extent, there's a lot more to it than that. One of the biggest challenges rescue groups face is funding, or rather, a lack thereof. It's a constant struggle to secure enough resources to keep their operations running smoothly. On top of that, there's the emotional toll on rescuers themselves, who often have to deal with traumatic cases on a daily basis. Volunteers are the backbone of many rescue organizations, but they're often in short supply. It's a labor-intensive process, requiring a significant amount of time and effort from dedicated individuals, and all too often they're not recognized for their hard work. Another misconception is that animal rescue groups only deal with dogs and cats. In reality, they care for a wide range of animals, from horses to reptiles and everything in between. Despite the challenges, animal rescue groups persevere, driven by their passion for helping animals in need. But what about the issues that don't get as much attention? Like the fact that many rescue groups are overwhelmed by the sheer number of intakes, leading to a constant struggle to find space and resources to care for them all. Let's talk about funding. Many people assume that animal rescue groups are well funded, but the reality is often far from it. They rely on donations and grants to keep their operations running, and it's a constant battle to secure enough funding to make a real difference. And then there's the emotional toll on rescuers, who often have to deal with traumatic cases, only to have to relive them through court cases and the like. It's a tough job, both physically and mentally. I recently spoke to a rescue organization that shared a surprising secret with me, one that completely flipped my perspective on animal rescue. They told me that many animals that are rescued are not, in fact, directly from abusive homes. Instead, they're often surrendered by owners who can no longer care for them due to circumstances beyond their control. This was a real eye-opener for me, and it made me realize that there's often more to the story than meets the eye. One of the most surprising things I learned was the sheer number of animals that are returned to shelters after being adopted. It's heartbreaking to think that these animals are taken in, given a second chance, only to be sent back to the shelter. And it's not always because of behavioral issues. Sometimes it's simply because the new owners realize they're not equipped to care for them properly. Another secret I uncovered was the way some rescue groups are using social media to their advantage. By leveraging platforms like Instagram and Facebook, they're able to reach a wider audience, attract more donors, and even facilitate adoptions. It's a clever tactic and one that's making a real difference in the animal rescue community. In conclusion, animal rescue is a complex issue that's often shrouded in misconception. By shining a light on the challenges faced by rescue groups, we can better understand the importance of supporting their efforts. Let's work together to make a real difference in the lives of animals in need. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. If you're passionate about animal welfare, I'd love for you to check out my other videos on the topic.
There's a dog trapped in a drainage pipe near the old warehouse. It looks injured and scared. I don't think it can get out on its own.
Alex answers the phone at the rescue shelter.
There's a dog trapped in a drainage pipe near the old warehouse. It looks injured and scared. I don't think it can get out on its own.
Alex responds calmly. Alex, stay calm. We'll dispatch a team immediately. Can you send us the exact location? The caller provides the location and Alex alerts the team.
All right, team, we've got a distressed dog trapped in a drainage pipe near the old warehouse. It might be injured, so we'll need first aid supplies. Chris, grab the stretcher. Mia, bring the tranquilizer just in case. Let's roll.
The team loads up and heads out in the rescue van.
Chris, check the opening. Can we reach it?
It's a tight fit, but I think I can crawl in. The dog is about 10 feet in. It looks exhausted.
I'll prepare a soft muzzle and sedative in case it's too scared or aggressive.
Good. We need to keep it as calm as possible. Alex, keep traffic away from this area.
Chris carefully crawls into the pipe, coaxing the frightened dog.
Hey buddy, it's okay. We're here to help. Just hold on.
The dog growls softly but is too weak to resist. Chris carefully places a slip lead around its neck and begins pulling it out.
Careful, Chris. Almost there.
After some effort, Chris emerges with the dog in his arms. The team cheers. Back at the shelter, the dog is being examined.
Great job, team. Another life saved. Let's get this pup some food and rest. Alex, we should name it. How about Lucky?
Lucky sounds perfect.
They smile as Lucky wags its tail, feeling safe for the first time. Fade out. Hey everyone, I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Today I want to share an incredible story about a brave Samoyed named Bei Ke. This story is one of resilience, love, and the power of second chances. Bei Ke had a really tough start in life. He was found in a shelter, looking sad and scared, with no hope in his eyes. He was abused by his previous adopter, which left him scared and scarred. The physical and emotional wounds were deep, and it seemed like he had lost all trust in humans. But don't worry, this story has a happy ending. Thanks to some amazing people who refused to give up on him, Bei Ke's life took a turn for the better. Thanks to some amazing animal rescues and kind-hearted people, Bei Ke was saved and given a second chance at life. These heroes worked tirelessly to ensure he was safe and cared for. His rescuers nursed him back to health and showered him with all the love and care he deserved. They made sure he received the medical attention he needed and provided a nurturing environment. And you know what? Bei Ke responded in the most beautiful way. His tail started wagging again, and he began to trust people once more. Now Bei Ke's days are filled with joy and happiness. He loves running around in the park, playing with other dogs, and just enjoying life to the fullest. He's got a cozy bed, delicious meals, and a new family that adores him. His new home is filled with warmth and love, something he had never experienced before. He loves to play, run around, and just be the happy, fluffy ball of energy he was always meant to be. His playful spirit is a joy to watch. Seeing Bei Ke's transformation is truly heartwarming. The before and after images are a testament to the incredible change love and care can bring. It's a reminder of the incredible resilience animals have and the power of kindness and love. Bei Ke's story shows us that no matter how dark the past, the future can be bright with a little help. So, if you're thinking about adopting a pet, remember Bei Ke's story. You could be the one to give another animal a chance at a happy life. There are so many animals out there waiting for someone to love them. You could be the one to give another animal a chance at a happy life. Imagine the joy and fulfillment that comes with knowing you've made a difference in a pet's life. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed Bei Ke's story, please like and subscribe for more feel-good tales. Your support helps us share more stories of hope and happiness. And remember, every pet deserves a loving home. Let's spread the word and make a difference together. Until next time, take care. Keep spreading love and kindness.
intro music builds up. Hey there, wildlife enthusiasts! Today we're diving into a wild prediction. Can the Lion Kings really conquer the hyena warriors by 2025? Let's find out. Intro music fades. Alright, let's introduce this epic rivalry. The Lion Kings and hyena warriors are the arch nemesis of the animal kingdom, fighting tooth and claw for supremacy. Both sides have unique traits that make them formidable. But today, we'll see if the Lion Kings have what it takes to conquer the relentless hyena warriors by 2025. The tension between these two is no secret. The Lion Kings have been facing a ton of challenges in their fight against the hyena warriors. It's all about territory and resources, and the Lion Kings are doing everything they can to protect their turf. Meanwhile, the hyena warriors are looking to expand their influence and capitalize on any weakness. The struggle is real, folks. The Lion Kings know that the hyena warriors won't go down without a fight. They're going to put up one heck of a resistance, and the Lion Kings will have to dig deep to come out on top. The outcome is far from certain, but one thing is for sure. The stakes are high, and it's going to be a wild ride. Now let's delve into the history of this rivalry. If you flip through the history books, you'll see these two sides have been at it for ages. The Lion Kings have always tried to cement their status as the top dogs, while the hyena warriors have done everything to keep up. Their strategies are different, but they share a common trait: a willingness to do whatever it takes to win. The Lion Kings have used every trick in the book to gain the upper hand, while the hyena warriors are infamous for their brutal tactics. So what's going to be the turning point in this rivalry? Can the Lion Kings really turn the tide in their favor? The answer lies in their ability to adapt. They need to innovate and come up with new strategies to stay ahead of the game. To sum it all up, the epic battle between the Lion Kings and the hyena warriors is real and intense. The Lion Kings face major hurdles if they want to come out on top by 2025, and it won't be easy. The stakes are sky high and the outcome is uncertain. But one thing is clear: the Lion Kings will need to bring their A-game to conquer the hyena warriors. So what do you think is going to happen in 2025? Do you believe the Lion Kings can really conquer the hyena warriors? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to check out our other videos for more wildlife battles. Outro music fades in. Thanks for watching.
This is where I've gained the biggest influence.
The sun beat down on the savannah. Dust swirled in the hot, dry air, creating a haze that made the horizon shimmer. A tiny lion cub, Xiao Meila, struggled towards her mother. Each step was a challenge, her legs trembling with effort. Her paws, too big for her body, stumbled on the dry earth. The ground was cracked and unforgiving, making her journey even harder. She whimpered, her small voice lost in the vastness. The savannah seemed endless, a daunting expanse for such a small creature. Her mother, a magnificent lioness with eyes like golden coins, turned her head. She looked at Mela, her gaze intense and unreadable, and then she turned away. The decision was made in an instant, but its impact would last a lifetime. Mela whimpered again, louder this time. Her cry was filled with desperation and longing. Her mother had fed the other cubs. They were content, their needs met. Their bellies were round with milk. They lay in a satisfied heap, oblivious to Mela's plight. Mela's stomach growled with emptiness. The hunger gnawed at her, a constant reminder of her struggle. She nudged her mother's side, seeking a nipple. Her movements were tentative, almost pleading. The lioness shifted, a low growl rumbling in her chest. It was a warning, a signal that Mela was not welcome. Mela was pushed aside, ignored. Her small body tumbled in the dust, a silent testament to her mother's choice. Days turned into nights, and the cycle of life continued relentlessly. The sun rose and fell like a fiery ball in the sky, casting long shadows over the savannah. Mela, the young lion cub, grew weaker with each passing day. Her playful tumbles with her siblings became shaky, hesitant. The energy that once fueled her spirited games was now a distant memory. Her once bright eyes, full of curiosity and life, were now clouded with hunger and fatigue. The sparkle that defined her youthful exuberance had faded. She tried to join the other cubs as they fed, but her mother was a wall, an impenetrable barrier. The competition for survival was fierce. A flick of her tail, a warning growl, kept Mela at bay. The harsh realities of the wild dictated that only the strongest would thrive. The African sun beat down mercilessly, its intense heat creating shimmering waves that distorted the landscape. The other cubs, energized by their mother's milk, played in the shade of an acacia tree. Their laughter and joy were a stark contrast to Mela's struggle. Mela sought refuge from the heat under a thorny bush, her small frame barely providing any relief from the relentless sun. Her small body shivered, a combination of hunger and fear. The nights were cold and the days were unforgiving. The instincts of a mother are strong, but the savannah is a harsh mistress. Survival here is a daily battle, and Mela's fight was just beginning. Why? Why wouldn't her mother feed her? The cubs were hungry, desperate for nourishment, but the mother lioness remained distant, her gaze fixed on the horizon. The answer lay in the brutal arithmetic of survival. Resources were scarce. The dry savanna offered little in terms of food and water, making every decision a matter of life and death. A mother lion, as powerful as she is, could only provide for so many. Her strength and prowess were not enough to change the harsh realities of their environment. To survive, she had to make choices. Choices that no mother should have to make, but were necessary for the survival of the pride. Choices that ensured the survival of the strongest. The strongest cubs were given priority, while the weaker ones were left to fend for themselves. Mila, small and frail, represented a risk. Her frailty was a liability in a world where only the fittest survived. Her constant need might attract predators. Predators that could threaten the entire pride, putting everyone at risk. Her weakness might weaken the pride. A single weak link could spell disaster for the group, making them vulnerable. It was a harsh truth, but a truth nonetheless. The savannah was unforgiving, and only the strong could hope to survive. The savannah does not tolerate weakness. It is a place where every decision is a matter of survival, and only the fittest can endure its challenges. Mela was not giving up. She might be small, but she had the heart of a lion. She would find a way. She would learn to hunt, to survive. She would prove her strength. The savannah is a place of heartbreak, but also a place of resilience. The sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple. A new day was dawning. For Mela, the fight for survival had just begun.
The African sun scorches the land, dust swirling in the air. The young lioness Kali feels restless. She loves her pride, her home, the familiar scent of her sisters, the comforting presence of the elder lionesses. Yet a primal instinct drives her, a yearning for independence, a desire for a territory of her own. On a cool morning before the sun rises high, Kali leaves. She doesn't look back. Her heart is a mix of fear and excitement. An unknown journey unfolds before her, filled with hope and danger. She is alone, but she is free. Kali is a skilled hunter. She gracefully and precisely captures antelope. She finds a waterhole, a small oasis in the vast savanna. Life is good. Then she meets him. A handsome male lion, strong and independent like her, they become a pair. Their love blossomed under the African sky. Soon, Kali gave birth to cubs. 2 cubs, weak and helpless, crying for food. Kali's world revolved around them, protecting them, nurturing them, teaching them how to survive in the wild. One night, tragedy struck. A roar, chilling and close. A rogue male lion, eyes burning with hunger and aggression. He had been tracking their scent, drawn by the hope of an easy meal. Kali fought with maternal ferocity to protect her cubs, but she was outnumbered and outmatched. She returned to the place heartbroken. A cub lay motionless. Its life had been taken. Grief engulfed Kali, almost swallowing her whole. But she still had 1 cub, a reason to keep going. She had to go back to the only safe place she knew, her pride. The journey back was long. Kali, with her remaining cub, weakly bore the weight of sorrow and exhaustion. Finally, she returned to familiar territory, the scent of the pride, a bittersweet comfort. She approached cautiously. Her heart pounded with hope and fear. The other lionesses, her sisters, looked at her coldly. Some even growled, their eyes filled with hostility. Time and distance had turned her into a stranger, a threat. Kali's heart broke, rejected by her own kin. Kali refused to give up. She wanted to prove her worth. She hunted tirelessly, bringing prey back to the pride. She stood her ground, defending their territory from intruders. Slowly, the ice began to melt. Her sisters, witnessing her strength and determination, started to accept her. Her surviving cub, now growing stronger, was also welcomed by the pride. Kali watched it play with the other cubs, feeling a pang of sadness for the one she lost. But there was also pride. She had survived. She had returned. She had found her place once again. The African sun set, casting long shadows over the savanna. Surrounded by the warmth of the pride, Kali felt a sense of peace. She had faced the challenges of the wild. She had endured loss and despair. But she had also found love, loyalty, and ultimately, her way back home. The natural world, a place of breathtaking beauty, yet beneath the surface lies a constant struggle, a battle for survival. Every day, animals engage in life or death conflicts, predator against prey, rival against rival. It's a drama played out on a global stage, and the stakes are incredibly high. In the untamed wilderness, only the strong survive. Animals have evolved incredible adaptations, sharp claws, powerful jaws, incredible speed, but it's not just about physical prowess. Cunning and intelligence can be just as deadly. These conflicts, as brutal as they may seem, are essential. They maintain the delicate balance of nature. From the frozen Arctic to the African savanna, the story is the same. Survival of the fittest. In this essay, we will journey to some of the planet's most dramatic wildlife arenas. We'll witness firsthand the raw power and primal instincts of animals in conflict. Prepare to be amazed. Prepare to be humbled. Prepare to be reminded of the brutal beauty of nature's savage battle. The Canadian Rockies, a rugged landscape of towering peaks and dense forests. It's here that 2 apex predators clash, the grizzly bear and the cougar. The grizzly, a hulking behemoth, is a force of nature, but the cougar, also known as the mountain lion, is a skilled hunter, agile and stealthy. A mother cougar is fiercely protective of her cubs, and she will defend them against any threat, even a grizzly. The grizzly, driven by hunger, sees an opportunity for an easy meal. The cougar, however, has other plans. The 2 predators circle each other. Tension hangs heavy in the air. One swipe of the grizzly's paw could be fatal, but the cougar is lightning fast. She darts in and out, delivering a series of blows. The grizzly, frustrated, roars in anger. The battle rages on. The cougar, smaller but more agile, uses the terrain to her advantage. She leaps onto rocks and fallen logs, staying out of reach of the grizzly's deadly claws. The grizzly, tiring, eventually gives up the fight. The cougar and her cubs live to see another day. The Nile River, a lifeline for countless species, but it's also a battleground. The Nile crocodile, a prehistoric predator, lurks beneath the surface, waiting for its next meal. The hippopotamus, despite its herbivorous diet, is one of the most dangerous animals in Africa. A young, inexperienced crocodile spots a group of hippos. He sees an easy target, a vulnerable calf, but he underestimates the protective instincts of the hippopotamus herd. The crocodile launches its attack, snapping its jaws with incredible force. The hippos, alerted to the danger, react instantly. They form a protective circle around their young. The adults, each weighing several tons, charge towards the crocodile. The water explodes with their fury. The crocodile, outnumbered and outmatched, is forced to retreat. The Nile crocodile may be a formidable predator, but even it knows better than to take on a herd of angry hippos. This encounter is a stark reminder: size isn't everything in the animal kingdom. Teamwork and strategy can be just as important. The Galapagos Islands, a volcanic archipelago teeming with unique wildlife. Among the most fascinating are the frigate birds, masters of the air. With their distinctive red throat pouches and impressive wingspans, they are a sight to behold. But these birds have a dark side. They are notorious pirates. Frigate birds are incapable of diving for fish themselves, so they resort to stealing from other birds. They harass boobies, terns, and even each other. These aerial battles are a spectacle of speed and agility. Frigate birds twist and turn, their movements almost balletic. One frigate bird spots another returning to its nest. The nest is a valuable prize. Constructed from twigs and leaves, it represents a significant investment of time and energy. The attacking frigate bird swoops down, its hooked beak aimed at the nest material. The defending frigate bird fights back, its powerful wings buffeting its attacker. The two birds grapple in midair, their talons locked. The struggle can last for minutes. The victor claims the prize. The loser is left to rebuild. Section 5. Armored Knights Tortoise Showdowns. Madagascar, an island nation renowned for its biodiversity. Among its most iconic inhabitants are the plowshare tortoises. These gentle giants are critically endangered. Their unique plow-shaped shells are highly prized by poachers, but even in this threatened world, the battle for survival continues. During the mating season, male tortoises engage in fierce battles for dominance. They use their powerful legs and plow-shaped shells to flip their opponents onto their backs. A tortoise on its back is vulnerable. Unable to right itself, it's at the mercy of predators and the elements. Two males approach each other, their heads held high. They size each other up, assessing their opponent's strength. The larger male makes the first move, ramming his shell against his rival. The impact reverberates across the forest floor. The tortoises push and shove, each trying to gain the upper hand. Finally, with a mighty heave, the larger male flips his opponent onto its back. The defeated tortoise struggles to right itself, but it's no use. The victor has claimed his prize. In the wild, few confrontations are as dramatic as a clash between a rhino and a buffalo. These two giants of the savannah, each with their own strengths and strategies, engage in a battle of sheer power and will. The rhino, with its formidable horn and massive size, often holds the advantage. But the buffalo, known for its tenacity and herd mentality, is not an easy opponent. This encounter is a testament to the raw, untamed nature of the animal kingdom. The mongoose and the cobra represent one of nature's most fascinating rivalries. The mongoose, with its lightning-fast reflexes and agility, takes on the deadly cobra, whose venomous bite can be lethal. This age-old struggle is a dance of life and death, showcasing the mongoose's incredible ability to outmaneuver and outsmart its venomous foe. It's a battle where intelligence and speed often triumph over sheer lethality. The Tibetan antelope, also known as the chiru, is a remarkable creature adapted to the harsh conditions of the Tibetan plateau. These graceful animals are known for their endurance and ability to thrive at high altitudes where oxygen levels are low. Their migration across the rugged landscape is one of nature's most awe-inspiring spectacles, a journey that ensures the survival of their species. The Tibetan antelope's resilience is a true testament to the wonders of evolution. Across the animal kingdom, the struggle for survival is a constant, unending saga. Predators and prey are locked in an eternal dance, each adapting and evolving in response to the other. This dynamic interplay drives the course of evolution, shaping the behaviors, physical traits, and survival strategies of countless species. The eternal struggle is not just a fight for life, it's the engine of biodiversity, the force that propels the natural world forward. In the quiet corners of our world, hidden behind closed doors and bustling city streets, a silent plea for help echoes. It's a plea that often goes unheard, lost in the cacophony of our busy lives. This is the cry of abandoned, neglected, and abused animals, their voices muffled by fear and despair. The plight of animals in need knows no geographical boundaries. From bustling cities to remote villages, the story remains the same. Countless animals are in desperate need of our help. In sprawling urban landscapes, strays navigate a concrete jungle, dodging traffic, scavenging for food and seeking shelter in the shadows. Their lives are a constant struggle for survival, their days marked by fear and uncertainty. Beyond the city limits, the situation is no less dire. In rural communities and remote areas, animals are often seen as mere commodities, their lives valued only for the labor they can provide or the profit they can generate. Neglected, abused, and discarded, they endure unimaginable suffering, their cries for help lost in the vastness of their surroundings. The sheer scale of the problem can feel overwhelming, but it's important to remember that every life saved makes a difference. Amidst the heartbreaking reality of animal suffering, a beacon of hope emerges. Dedicated individuals and organizations around the world have answered the call to action, dedicating their lives to rescuing and caring for animals in need. These compassionate souls are the unsung heroes of animal welfare, their tireless efforts offering a lifeline to those who have been forgotten and discarded. Driven by an unwavering belief in the intrinsic value of every living creature, they work tirelessly to alleviate suffering, provide sanctuary, and offer a second chance at a brighter future. From rescuing animals from dangerous situations to providing medical care, food, and shelter, these individuals and organizations are making a tangible difference in the lives of countless animals. Their compassion and dedication serve as a powerful reminder that even in the darkest of times, hope endures. The work of animal rescue is not just about saving individual animals, it is about recognizing the interconnectedness of all living beings. When we extend a hand of compassion to animals in need, we are not only improving their lives, but also enriching our communities and the world around us. Animals, in their own unique ways, contribute to the delicate balance of our ecosystems and bring joy and companionship into our lives. By rescuing and caring for them, we are not only fulfilling a moral obligation, but also investing in the well-being of our planet and future generations. Every animal rescued, every act of kindness extended creates a ripple effect, spreading compassion, understanding, and a renewed sense of responsibility towards all living creatures. The promise we make to protect and care for those who cannot speak for themselves is a promise whispered on the wind, carried on the wings of hope, and etched in the hearts of those who believe that every life matters. Answering the call, the journey of animal rescue. Animal rescue is a journey paved with compassion, driven by an unwavering belief in the sanctity of life. It's a commitment that transcends species, recognizing the shared vulnerability and resilience that unites all living creatures. This journey often begins with a single act of kindness, a whispered plea for help. It's the sight of a shivering lost dog on a cold winter night, the plaintive meow of a kitten abandoned in an alleyway, or the haunted eyes of a horse left to waste away in a barren field. These encounters awaken a sense of urgency, a moral imperative to act. The call to rescue can come in many forms. A phone call from a concerned citizen, a plea on social media, or the sight of an animal in distress. Each call carries its own weight, its own story of suffering. For those who dedicate their lives to animal rescue, these calls are sacred summons to action, a chance to make a tangible difference in the world. A network of compassion, the power of collaboration. Animal rescue is rarely a solitary endeavor, it's a symphony of compassion orchestrated by a network of dedicated individuals and organizations working in concert to alleviate suffering and offer a second chance at life. From seasoned rescuers to passionate volunteers, each person plays a vital role, their individual contributions weaving together to create a tapestry of hope for animals in need. At the heart of this network are animal shelters and rescue organizations, sanctuaries of hope that provide refuge, care, and a bridge to a brighter future. These organizations, often operating on shoestring budgets and fueled by the unwavering dedication of their staff and volunteers, are beacons of light in the darkness, offering a safe haven for animals who have nowhere else to turn. Veterinarians too play a crucial role in animal rescue, providing life-saving medical care, tending to wounds both physical and emotional, and offering expert guidance on rehabilitation and recovery. Their compassion and expertise are essential in restoring animals to health and preparing them for their forever homes. From shadows to sanctuary, the rescue operation, every animal rescue is a story unto itself, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the extraordinary lengths to which people will go to alleviate suffering. These rescues can be as diverse as the animals they aim to help, ranging from daring extractions from perilous situations to gentle coaxing of frightened creatures from their hiding places. Imagine a team of rescuers rappelling down a steep ravine to reach an injured dog stranded on a ledge, its whimpers echoing through the canyon. Picture a group of volunteers carefully setting humane traps in a deserted warehouse, hoping to capture a colony of feral cats, their eyes shining like embers in the dim light. Envision a lone rescuer wading through chest-deep floodwaters, a small boat in tow, determined to reach a group of stranded animals clinging to a rooftop, their desperate cries for help carried on the wind. These are just a few snapshots of the countless acts of courage, compassion, and unwavering determination that define the world of animal rescue. Time is often the most precious commodity in animal rescue. Every second counts when a life hangs in the balance, whether it's an animal trapped in a burning building, a dog hit by a car, or a kitten abandoned in a dumpster. The ability to respond swiftly and decisively can mean the difference between life and death. And for those on the front lines of animal rescue, the urgency of their mission is always front of mind. The call to action can come at any moment, disrupting daily routines and demanding immediate attention. A sense of purpose takes over, fueled by adrenaline and an unwavering commitment to reach the animal in need as quickly as possible. The journey to the rescue site is often fraught with anticipation, a mix of hope and anxiety as rescuers prepare themselves for the unknown. Upon arrival, the scene can be chaotic and heartbreaking. Injured animals crying out in pain, frightened creatures cowering in fear, and the weight of knowing that every second counts. Yet, amidst the chaos, a sense of calm descends as rescuers spring into action, their movements guided by training, experience, and an unwavering determination to make a difference. The world of animal rescue is filled with unsung heroes, ordinary people who perform extraordinary acts of kindness every day. They are the volunteers who spend countless hours cleaning kennels, walking dogs, and socializing cats, their gentle touch offering comfort and reassurance to animals who have known little but hardship. They are the foster families who open their hearts and homes to animals in need, providing a loving and supportive environment where healing can begin. They are the donors who contribute financially to rescue organizations, their generosity enabling shelters to keep their doors open, provide essential medical care, and continue their life-saving work. and they are the advocates who speak out against animal cruelty and neglect, raising awareness about the plight of animals in need and inspiring others to take action. These individuals, driven by a shared belief in the inherent worth of all living creatures, are the unsung heroes of animal rescue, their compassion and dedication weaving together a tapestry of hope for animals in need. They're a testament to the power of human kindness and the extraordinary impact that ordinary people can have when they come together to make a difference in the world. Every rescued animal carries a story etched in their eyes, a narrative of resilience, hope, and the transformative power of compassion. These are stories of second chances, of spirits rekindled, and of the unbreakable bond between humans and animals. Each rescue is a testament to the belief that even in the darkest of times, love and care can heal the deepest wounds and ignite a spark of joy in the most weary heart. Take, for instance, the story of Lucy, a small, scruffy dog found abandoned in a cardboard box, her ribs showing through her matted fur, her eyes filled with fear and uncertainty. When rescuers arrived, Lucy cowered in the corner, her tail tucked between her legs, her body trembling. Yet beneath the fear, a glimmer of hope flickered. With patience, gentle touch, and an abundance of love, Lucy slowly began to blossom. Her fear gave way to trust. Her trembling subsided into playful wags of her tail, and her once dull eyes sparkled with newfound joy. Lucy's transformation was a testament to the power of compassion to heal not only physical wounds but also the invisible scars of neglect and abandonment. From fear to trust, the journey of a timid soul. For animals who have experienced trauma and neglect, the journey from fear to trust can be long and arduous, marked by moments of progress and setbacks, of tentative steps forward and retreats into the shadows of the past. It is a journey that requires patience, understanding, and an unwavering belief in the animal's capacity to heal and love again. Consider the story of Max, a majestic German shepherd found chained to a tree. His once sleek coat matted and dull, his body emaciated, his spirit broken. Max cowered at the slightest touch, his eyes filled with a deep-seated fear of humans. He flinched at sudden movements, his body trembling with anticipation of pain. Rescuers approached Max with caution, their voices soft and reassuring, their movements slow and deliberate. They offered him food and water, their hands held out in a gesture of peace, their eyes conveying a message of safety and compassion. Day by day, with each act of kindness, the wall around Max's heart slowly began to crumble. The unbreakable bond, a love story rekindled. The bond between humans and animals is a testament to love, loyalty, and companionship. It is a bond forged in mutual respect and understanding. For animals who have experienced trauma, forming a loving bond can be transformative. It is a chance to experience unconditional love and a safe haven. Second chances. Finding joy in unexpected places. Animal rescue is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the extraordinary lengths to which people will go to alleviate suffering and give animals a second chance at life. These second chances often come in the most unexpected places, from bustling city shelters to quiet rural sanctuaries, each offering a unique path to healing and hope. For some animals, their second chance comes in the form of a loving foster home, a temporary haven where they can experience the comforts of family life, the joy of playtime, and the warmth of human companionship. Foster families play a vital role in animal rescue, providing a bridge between the shelter and a forever home, offering a safe and nurturing environment where animals can heal, learn to trust again, and prepare for their next chapter. Others find their forever homes through adoption events, where potential adopters can meet animals in a relaxed and welcoming setting. These events are often filled with a mix of excitement, anticipation, and a shared love for animals, creating a magical atmosphere where hearts connect and forever families are formed. The stories of rescued animals are not just tales of survival, they are testaments to the indomitable spirit that resides within all living creatures, a spirit that endures even in the face of unimaginable adversity. These animals, often discarded, neglected, or abused, emerge from their ordeals with a quiet strength, a resilience that inspires awe and reminds us of the power of hope to triumph over despair. Consider the story of Chance, a young pit bull found abandoned in a vacant lot, his body bearing the scars of abuse, his spirit seemingly broken. Chance cowered in the corner of his kennel, his eyes filled with a deep sadness, his body trembling with fear. He flinched at the slightest touch, his tail tucked between his legs, his whimpers echoing through the shelter. Yet, beneath the fear, a spark of hope flickered. When a volunteer offered Chance a gentle pat on the head, he leaned into her touch, his tail giving a tentative wag. That simple act of kindness, a moment of connection amidst the darkness, seemed to awaken something within Chance. The impact of animal rescue extends far beyond the lives of the individual animals saved. It is a ripple effect of compassion that spreads throughout communities, inspiring others to open their hearts and homes to animals in need, to advocate for their welfare, and to work towards a future where every animal is treated with dignity and respect. Those who have witnessed the transformative power of animal rescue often find themselves forever changed, their perspectives shifted, their hearts expanded. They become ambassadors for animals, sharing their stories, raising awareness about the plight of those still suffering, and encouraging others to join the movement for animal welfare. The legacy of animal rescue is one of hope, compassion, and the unwavering belief in the power of second chances. It is a legacy built on the foundation of countless acts of kindness, both big and small, by individuals who refuse to turn a blind eye to suffering. It is a legacy that lives on in the wagging tails of rescued dogs, the soft purrs of contented cats, and the joyful neighs of horses who have found their forever homes. Of love. Rebuilding trust with a rescued animal is a delicate dance, a conversation spoken in soft tones, gentle touches, and consistent acts of kindness. It is about respecting the animal's boundaries, reading their body language, and approaching them with a quiet confidence that conveys safety and security. For animals who have known only cruelty or indifference, human touch can be initially met with fear or resistance. The key is to let the animals set the pace, allowing them to approach on their own terms and offering positive reinforcement for every tentative step towards connection. A soft voice, a gentle stroke behind the ears, a tasty treat offered with an open hand, these seemingly small gestures become building blocks of trust, gradually chipping away at the walls of fear and replacing them with a sense of security and belonging. As rescued animals begin to heal, both physically and emotionally, their true personalities emerge, often revealing a resilience and capacity for love that astounds even the most seasoned rescuers. The timid dog, once cowering in the corner, begins to wag its tail tentatively, its eyes seeking out human contact. The frightened cat, hissing and swatting at shadows, curls up on a lap, purring contentedly. These transformations are a testament to the indomitable spirit that resides within all living creatures, a spirit that even the darkest experiences cannot extinguish. It is a spirit that, when nurtured with compassion and care, blossoms into a symphony of second chances. The once neglected horse, its coat dull and matted, its eyes reflecting a deep sadness, now gallops across a pasture, its mane flowing in the wind, its spirit soaring with newfound freedom. The dog, once chained and forgotten, now romps playfully with its new family, its bark a joyful melody that fills the air. Play is not just a pastime for animals. It is an essential part of their physical, emotional, and social development. For rescued animals, play can be particularly therapeutic, offering a safe and joyful outlet for pent-up energy, a way to build confidence, and a bridge to connect with humans and other animals. Encouraging play in rescued animals can be as simple as providing them with toys that stimulate their natural instincts. A squeaky toy for a dog to chase, a feather wand for a cat to bat, a sturdy ball for a horse to nudge. The act of play itself is often more important than the toy itself, as it allows animals to tap into their innate behaviors, to express themselves freely, and to rediscover the simple joys of being an animal. Socialization is equally crucial for rescued animals, many of whom have lived in isolation, deprived of the opportunity to interact with their own kind. Introducing rescued animals to each other in a controlled and supervised environment can help them learn important social cues, develop appropriate play behaviors, and build confidence in navigating the world around them. A symphony of second chances. The transformation unfolds. The transformation of rescued animals is a testament to the power of compassion to heal, to inspire, and to remind us of the interconnectedness of all living beings. It is a symphony of second chances, each note a testament to the resilience of the human-animal bond. Witness the once timid kitten, now a playful companion, curled up contentedly on a lap, its purr a soothing balm for the soul. Observe the once fearful dog, now a loyal friend, its tail wagging furiously, its eyes sparkling with unconditional love. These transformations are not just heartwarming stories, they are powerful reminders of the impact we can have when we choose compassion over indifference, when we open our hearts and homes to those in need, when we recognize that every life, no matter how small or overlooked, has the capacity for joy, love, and a brighter future. Beyond the individual, the ripple effect of rescue. Animal rescue is not just about individual animals, it's about recognizing the intricate web of life that connects us all. It's about understanding that our actions have far-reaching consequences, not just for the animals in our care, but for the health of our communities and the planet as a whole. When we rescue an animal, we set in motion a ripple effect of compassion that extends far beyond the individual. We inspire others to open their hearts, to see the world through a lens of empathy, and to recognize the inherent worth of all living creatures. This ripple effect can be seen in the countless acts of kindness that follow a rescue. The volunteer who dedicates their weekends to walking shelter dogs, the family who fosters a litter of kittens, the neighbor who reports a case of animal cruelty. The bond between humans and animals is ancient and profound, woven into the very fabric of our existence. Animals have been our companions, our helpers, and our teachers for millennia, enriching our lives in ways that words can scarcely express. Animal rescue serves to strengthen this bond, reminding us of the deep connection we share with other species and the profound impact they have on our well-being. Studies have shown that interacting with animals can lower blood pressure, reduce stress, and increase feelings of happiness and social support. For children, growing up with animals can foster empathy, responsibility, and a love for the natural world. For the elderly, animal companionship can combat loneliness, provide a sense of purpose, and improve overall quality of life. Animal rescue is not just about saving lives, it's about building compassionate communities. It's about creating a world where animals are valued, respected, and protected, where their well-being is considered not a luxury but a moral imperative. When we support animal rescue, we invest in the character of our communities. We send a message that we care about the vulnerable, that we believe in second chances, and that we are committed to creating a more just, and humane world for all. This commitment can manifest in many ways, supporting local shelters and rescue organizations, advocating for stronger animal welfare laws, educating others about responsible pet ownership, and simply treating all animals with kindness and respect. Animals play a vital role in maintaining the delicate balance of our ecosystems. They pollinate our crops, control pest populations, disperse seeds, and contribute to the overall health and biodiversity of our planet. When we rescue animals, we are not just saving individual lives, we are protecting the intricate web of life that sustains us all. By providing sanctuary for endangered species, rehabilitating injured wildlife, and promoting responsible stewardship of our natural resources, we help to ensure the health of our planet for generations to come. This guardianship extends beyond our own backyards. By supporting conservation efforts around the world, we can help to protect endangered species, preserve critical habitats, and mitigate the impacts of climate change on vulnerable animal populations. In the face of such immense challenges, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, to believe that our individual actions are insignificant, but the truth is, every act of kindness matters. Every time we choose compassion over indifference, we make the world a little bit brighter. Not just for the animals we help, but for ourselves as well. Never underestimate the power of your voice, your time, or your resources. Even the smallest act of kindness can have a ripple effect, inspiring others to follow suit and creating a groundswell of compassion that can move mountains. Volunteer at your local shelter, foster an animal in need. Donate to a reputable rescue organization. Speak out against animal cruelty. Choose cruelty-free products. Educate yourself and others about animal welfare issues. Every action, no matter how small, contributes to a kinder, more compassionate world for all. The stories we've shared are just a glimpse into the vast and often heartbreaking world of animal rescue. Yet within each story there lies a glimmer of hope, a testament to the transformative power of compassion. But you know, our work is far from over. Every day, countless animals continue to endure unimaginable cruelty and neglect. We are called upon to answer those pleas, to become a voice for the voiceless, to extend a hand of compassion. The responsibility lies with all of us. We must move beyond apathy and indifference, and act with intention to create a world where every creature is treated with dignity and respect. The path to a compassionate world begins with our daily choices. Every decision has the power to create a brighter future for animals. Align your spending with your values, opting for cruelty-free products. Take action for stray animals, offering food and reporting neglect. Shift from indifference to empathy, from apathy to action. Every compassionate choice creates a ripple effect. Inspire others, creating lasting change for animal welfare. Imagine a world where every animal shelter stands empty, its kennels no longer filled with the lost, the abandoned, and the forgotten. Imagine a world where the sound of laughter and playful barks echoes through the halls, where every cage is a testament to a life saved, a second chance given, a forever family found. This is the world we strive to create, a world where compassion triumphs over cruelty, where every animal is valued, respected, and protected. The journey towards this brighter future begins with each of us, with our unwavering commitment to making a difference in the lives of animals, both near and far. It begins with our willingness to open our hearts and homes to those in need, to advocate for stronger animal welfare laws, to support organizations working tirelessly on the front lines of rescue, and to educate others about the importance of responsible pet ownership. Let us bequeath to future generations a legacy of compassion, a world where the bond between human and animals is celebrated, where the suffering we have witnessed becomes a distant memory, and where the echoes of gratitude from those we have saved reverberate through time. Though they may not speak our language, animals express their gratitude in countless ways. A gentle nudge of the head, a soft purr rumbling deep within their chest, the unwavering loyalty in their eyes. Their silent thank yous are a testament to the profound impact our compassion has on their lives, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, love and kindness have the power to heal the deepest wounds. As you witness the transformation of a rescued animal, the once fearful dog now wagging its tail with abandon, the once timid cat now rubbing against your leg, seeking affection, remember that you have played a part in that miracle. You have made a difference in the life of another being, and in doing so, you have enriched your own life in ways you may never fully comprehend. Carry that gratitude with you, let it fuel your passion for animal welfare, and let it inspire you to continue to be a voice for the voiceless. For in their silent thank yous we find the true measure of our compassion, the depth of our humanity, and the enduring power of the human-animal bond. The journey ahead may be long, the challenge is daunting, but let us not be daunted by the task before us, for we are not alone in this fight. Across the globe, a compassionate army is rising, united by a shared belief in the inherent worth of all living creatures and a steadfast determination to create a world where every animal is treated with dignity and respect. Together, we can be the change we wish to see in the world. Together, we can amplify the voices of the voiceless. Together, we can build a brighter future for all animals, a future where every cage stands empty, a testament to a world united in compassion. Let us not rest until that day arrives, until every animal knows the joy of a loving home, the comfort of a gentle touch, and the freedom to live a life free from fear and suffering. Our journey continues, step by compassionate step, until every paw print leads to a place of love, until every heart finds its forever home, until every cage is empty, and the silence of suffering is replaced by the symphony of second chances.